Darkness plagues this world, unseen by mortal eyes. People prayed to the Immortal One to safeguard the sanctity of peace.
The ceremony's starting! It's Suyo! It's Suyo!
I bear this mask, for this duty is mine alone.
What is that? Is the ceremony over?
Mommy, I'm scared.
What is that?
Let's get out of here!
Let's get out of here! Let's get out of here!
In their hearts, fear festers into darkness. But deep within, there is hope to crush that fear. Through this mask, I see no fear.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Target on the move. Prepare to engage.
May the Force be with you.
I will do what I must.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our special anniversary version preview. Today, we're thrilled to showcase a ton of new content coming in the patch. So, let's jump right in. First up is Battlefield Draft, MLBB's latest event that will implement temporary battlefield modifiers based on your votes. Each modifier effect slightly alters the battlefield rules. For instance, with the Super Entourage effect, the Lord will summon 3 super minions when pushing a lane. These diverse gameplay effects will challenge your hero selection and game strategy. We hope to make MLBB fresh and exciting for players new and old, and provide new gameplay experiences throughout the season. Meet Tsuyo, a wandering exorcist from Juan, who wields the power of the immortal Nuo. He's a versatile hero who can switch between assassin and fighter roles on the fly. Each of his skills are essentially two skills that can be tapped or held to unleash completely different effects. We can't wait to see the brilliant plays you will achieve with him in-game. We've added additional visual indicators for some hero skills, so players can more accurately see where the skills will land. We've also optimized the visual indicators for certain skills, making them clearer and easier to identify. In addition, we've optimized the attack recovery animations for marksman heroes, making their basic attacks more fluid and improving kiting overall. This time around, we've optimized the underlying logic to make hero movement much more responsive. This change should make actions like stutter stepping much smoother in the future. We understand the login experience wasn't great for players on less powerful devices, which is why we've redesigned the login process and optimized our code to make login faster and reduce other login issues. That wraps up our anniversary version preview. We hope everyone will have a blast with all the new content. And we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.
For honor!
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
As fleeting as a snowflake's breath, as timeless as a glacier's heart.
Grants you immortality or death.
Still waters run deep.
I am vengeance incarnate. I see lots of prey.
Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the delay, but we are back into Vortex Esports Championship Season 2. This is the quarterfinals day number 2, and we will be seeing another best of game 3 series between Team XPRO on the blue side and Team MAAF on the red side. Both are very formidable teams, and that is why they have made it on to the quarterfinals. I am your caster Ray, and joining me would be another amazing voice, Fredo. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, and thank you for the warm introduction, my friend. We are in this game, and Team XPRO versus Team MAAF, two of the top contenders of that semi-final spot, because both of the teams have shown over the past how good they are, defeating teams on their way, reaching here in the quarterfinals. And right now we're seeing the bans already taking place, as well as some of the picks. And look at that, the Tigreal being banned out, the Aurora as well. A lot of crowd control CC heroes being banned out. Along with the Ling, because the Link can deal a lot of damage, in those backlines. Even though he has been nerfed, he still has the potential to take that Lord away with his, ultimate Tempest of Blades, while, in the air he can Retribution. So yeah, there's a lot of utility with this Link still. He can come and clean up when, the team is done dealing all the damage. So that is why the Link has been banned out. And on the other side, you can see that they have, decided to ban the Alice. I mean, look at that. The Alice ban is a very, very new ban, because the Alice in the gold, in the gold lane after that recent update is just so good. But look at look at the lineup of side of Team MAAF. They are so tanky. How do you think the side of Team XPRO will deal with it? Do you think they will be looking to pick up a Xborg, or will the enemy side ban it right now?
I think banning out the Xborg and perhaps a carry or maybe an alpha could be a good decision. Oh, just like you predicted, the Xborg has been banned out from their side. Well, it is very, understandable considering they have a Hylos and a Grog, both of high HP tanks which can be melted down by the Xbox last insanity really, really well. Do you think like this? Who do you think would be the EXP leader from the side of Team MAAF? Because I see two tanks coming in right now. I mean, both tanks can do an EXP. So which one do you think would be going in for that EXP spot? Oh, just like we predicted, it is two true damage dealers coming in. Anyways, back to that question.
Yep. Answering that question, I guess the Hylos will be a better, a better role for that EXP, because he does have a lot of HP, because of which the enemy won't be able to gank him down that easily. I'm not saying the Grok is a bad one for the EXP lane, but in my opinion, I do think the Hylos will have a better time laning, because he can carry that revitalize as well. So that is why he can sustain a bit longer compared to the Grok.
Yes, I absolutely agree. I mean, Grog is indeed a good, EXP laner, but just like you said, Grog lacks that sustain to stay in the lane for too long. If he gets poked out, he would have to recall quite often, and that would mean that the enemy EXP laner would be able to prioritize and take advantage from the gold that the third shield has. So I think they will be going for a Hylos EXP instead. And we see a very strong Nolan pick coming in from Shura on the side of Team MAAF and a Karina jungle. Very odd choice. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing a Karina jungle coming in. What do you think of this, Fredo?
Well, I do think that the Karina has the ability to deal true damage, because of which she has been picked up here. But I mean, true damage. But the true damage that you have to deal has to be dealt very, very quickly, which I do not think the Karina will be able to do here, because the Hylos and the Grok, they both have very high HP, along with the Eternal Guard coming in from the Vixana. She will create a lot of problem on the front line for them while they will be dealing damage. So that is why the Karina, I mean, it will be a miracle to see it work here with this composition which they have. And with that, the draft has been completed. The Lunox will be going into the goal lane, I guess. And the Vexana will be taking up that mid lane role. And with that, I guess the draft is complete. And I do believe that the side of Team MAAF does have the better composition here as compared to Team XPRO. But I will not count out Team XPRO yet, because on the battlefield things can go anywhere, and it all comes down to execution in the end. Let's see which team is able to execute their combos better and bring out the better result in the team fights, in the lane matchups as well. It will be interesting to see the Hylos going up against the Argus, the Roger in the goal lane again against the Lunox. And even though he was nerfed, we will be able to find out if he is nerfed pretty bad, or he is still good enough in the goal lane right now. And with that, we are already into the back of into the land of dawn. The team already marching onto their lanes and jungle area. It is Team MAAF versus Team XPRO, the first match of the night for them. And it is me, Fredo, casting along with Ray. So yeah, enjoy the match.
Yes, thank you, Fredo. And anyways, just like you said about the draft, your analysis is really, great. And I think you've covered most of the points, so I will not repeat it. I mean, just like you said, the Karina's true damage is good, but I don't think she will be able to burst down that Grok and Hylos. So and not to mention the Eternal Gods. So you've already mentioned them, so I won't repeat it. So what I think right now, both teams. Oh, we might be seeing an early. Oh my God! I think Karina was looking in a really hot position. I think she just in a little bit of an, going scot free. But I think Atlas will be paying for, trying to save that Karina's life, and he will be the first blood from the side of Team MAAF. Oh, Karina was actually trying to take the red buff. I think it will be denied because she, this is why I was having a little bit of doubt because Karina just, oh my God. What is this is why I think Karina was a really bad pick and just a funny engage coming in. The wall from Grok being so precise. What do you think? Like, do you think Karina will be make up for the lack of jungle that happened? Oh my God, Nolan already doing a snowball. What is going on? On to you, Fredo.
Well, I mean, in this game, I do not think you're going to have any time to stop, giving the commentary on the plays happening on the screen because Team MAAF just seems to be engaging all the time. They do not care who is in front of them. Look at that Grok placing the wall, not allowing that Atlas to go through. And the Nolan is already on the snowball that he needs in the early game. He's already on a 2-0-2. So that means he has a lot more farm as compared to the Karina. The Karina finally able to take that blue buff in peace, but I guess not because the Graf and the Vexana are taking they are not letting her farm. Look at the wall placement. They are just denied that buff right now. Look at the high loss going in with this. Oh my God, look at that. They are inside the enemy's second turret. They are not even doing between the first and the second tier. They are taking fights between the second and the third tier turret right now.
Oh my God, the domination from the side of Team MAAF is just way too much. They did not care. They were so deep in. Oh, but Roger was kind of Roger was punished from the side of Team MAAF as well. Looks like Team MAAF is just overall doing way too good on the domination. Look at that wall, that brilliant placement. Trying to reset that red buff again. Grog doesn't even care that he's on a little bit of a low HP right now because he knows his team card is back and Atlas will be taken down again and again. Oh my God, the Eternal God being popping up. This Karina, oh my God. She's feeling sad for her. She's not going to get any buff. She has not gotten a single buff so far. Isn't that right, Pedro? She has not gotten a single buff. Oh my God.
And yeah, look at that. I mean, this is about to be 4 minutes and she's still level 3. That's not good for a jungler. And they are just...
Oh my God.
The Vexana has the red buff for fuck. I mean, sorry, I cannot say this on the stream, but look at that. The Vexana has the red buff. This is not a normal thing to do. I mean, the Vexana with the red buff. And the Karina is able to get level 4 only now.
Oh my God, Karina was still level 3 when Nolan was level 7. I mean, Nolan is actually level 8 right now. Karina has a 4 level deficiency at 4 minutes on to the game. Oh my God. I feel I am so sorry for laughing, but funny domination coming in from the side of Team MAAF is just way too much. I mean, this feels really bad, but I don't think Team XPRO has any chance at making a comeback. I mean, Karina has no farm. She's still level 4. Oh my God. I think we'll be having a really short game on our hands because Team MAAF is, they are not overextending. They are not giving a single bit of kill. They are not, giving any mercy to the side of Team. Just look at it. The Lunox will be taking down that Roger again, and Nolan's snowball will probably be unstoppable because Atlas at this point has absolutely no farm to do any fatal links. Karina doesn't have a single buff to herself. I mean, she cannot even get a single red, which was taken by Vexana herself. Oh my God, what is going on?
And the team's name is MAAF, and right now the enemy does need to say MAAF to the enemy side because I don't think they can take it anymore. Oh my God, look at that. The Atlas going down inside his own jungle area. But okay,
oh my God,
something good happening right now. The Argus able to take the top lane tower. He has his ultimate. Will the Nolan go down? No, he has his dashes to make that escape. And the Argus, the Thala, the MS Dhoni, not able to, produce some moments there to save his team. But his Thalasso will not count him out yet.
Indeed. Oh, Lunox might be in a little bit of odd position. Will it be the first kill on this side? Oh my god, it is the first kill for the side of Team XPRO. Finally on that Lunox, who was way too overextending onto the enemy lines all alone after using her brilliance. So it will be the first kill that they got. Oh, Argus was almost popped in, but the Darth Vader popping off that ultimate was able to survive. Karina just trying to score away safely, and she was able to survive. The score is just way too one-sided right now. I mean, usually, like the teams have a little bit of momentum trying to get back to, but I don't see any hope for the team of X-Pro. It is so unevenly matched. Team MAAF is just operating on a different level right now. They are just way too dominant on the side of Team X-Pro, and I think this game will end soon, and we will proceed on to a game number 3. I mean, look at it. The Lunox is just diving in. She just does not care, and that Roger is taking down again and again. And let's see who has the highest death on the side of Team X-Pro. It is the Atlas on to 6 deaths.
I thought you were about to say number of kills, but you said who is the highest deaths. It was funny.
I mean, at this point, I can't really give the highest to the side of Team X, was I would just be going for Team the highest death. And I think this will. Oh, I actually thought Team MAAF would be going for Lord, but I think they will be delaying it, and they will be taking a turtle for themselves, an early 7 minutes turtle, and I think they will be going for the Lord in 2 minutes or so, and I think they will probably be able to end it. Even if they do a blunder, I mean, oh my god, look at that positioning for Sicilian. He was once shot it again. I think Sicilian is trying to compete with Atlas at who can get the highest death. Oh no, it is actually the Roger who has died 4 times, and I think Atlas might be the MVP with the highest death because. Oh my god, Atlas really needs to watch his positioning. Please do not die 10 times. Oh, Argus trying to compete for another death. Oh, please do not mind, ladies and gentlemen. After all, this is just a fun game, and both teams are. I mean, it is not fun for the side of Team X-Pro, who are really suffering right now, and I feel really bad for. But the domination from the side of Team MAAF is just way too much. Atlas will definitely be going for 10 kills death streak because he is already on to his 8th death. Sayonara, really getting sayonara by the opposition. He is not present in the game. He is just on the death streak.
I mean, right now, the fact that Team MAAF is not even recalling yet on their faces is just some, showing some mercy on the side.
Yeah, Sicilian was trying to make a little bit of a play with his vampiric claws and tried to drag the Nolan onto his turret, but they will just be backing off. I think the Lord will be spawning in 20 seconds, and Nolan will probably be prioritizing it and to take it down and end the game as soon as possible. I mean, I do not see any reason to keep going. Oh, Hylos doing the glorious pathway, charging in. Even the Eternal Guard has been popped off. I think they wanted. Oh, V6K on that Sicilian was taken down. Even Atlas really going in for the 10 death streak because he has got 9 times in this game. Oh my god. Thankfully, they were able to secure 1 kill, and they, they took their dignity with them. Oh, the Walter and Roger was.
And look at that, the Roger goes down inside his own, turret area, and look at that.
I think they will be able to end. I think they will be able to. So they go for a 10 number death. Will Atlas die for the 10th number of times? Oh no, he's doing it safe. Hylos was taken down, but by Karina, but Karina will be punished immediately for that overextension. I think Atlas will be going in for the 10th number of and it is game number 1, completely dominated from the side of Team MAAF, not showing a single bit of MAAF to the side of Team XPRO. What an absolute destruction. Oh my god. I don't really have any analysis of this point. I think this is just way too not evenly matched because Team MAAF is just on a different level and Team XPRO just cannot keep up, and we will be proceeding to a game number 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. I don't think there's anything much to say here. This is just a level of difference between the level of gameplay here from both the teams. And it did seem like, they will be trying to make a comeback if the Sicilian tried to play safe, but that is just not possible because they want to end the game fast and they did not even take the Lord. They went with that Vexana's Eternal Guard. That was their Lord for them. And they pushed down the base with that.
Oh my god, they did not even take a floor.
Okay,
Okay,
that will be it. We'll be
let's
going in the next
game
game.
number two. Hope, hopefully they show some mercy on XPRO.
Yeah.
Slain an enemy.
Stream.
The darkness
What are they
plagues
talking
this
about
world.
this? Is the stream
Unseen
liking it
by
or is the
mortal
stream hating what we're
eyes.
doing right now? I really want to see.
People prayed to the immortal one to safeguard the
Vortex
sanctity
Esports.
of peace.
Vortex Esports Championship. वो लिंक है शायद ग्रुप में.
The ceremony's starting. It's
Yes, no one is. Not many people are watching. Only 2 people.
जो भी देखा होगा छोड़ के चला गया. I mean, actually, the reason is mainly because लाखों का भी और ET का वो चल रहा है ना grand final. So I think most people are busy there, so they're not coming to watch it.
हाँ और ये स्क्रीन भी तो ज़्यादा देर नहीं हुआ ना शुरू हुआ है इसलिए.
हाँ
अभी अभी वापस.
What is this? Is the ceremony over?
Mommy, I'm scared.
What is that?
अरे ग्रॉक है ना, ग्रॉक है और वेसाना है तो इन्वेट करना और भी ज़्यादा आसान हो गया उन लोगों के लिए.
Fear festers in the darkness.
इसीलिए
It really didn't surrender. It really didn't
There is
surrender.
hope to crush that fear.
Yeah. At least they got one kill for self-respect.
Anyway, the viewers, welcome back onto that stream. I am your caster with Fredo. We will be heading on to game number 2 between Team MAAF and Team XPRO. After the absolute domination coming in from the side of Team MAAF, I hope Team XPRO will be able to perhaps keep up a little bit of a pace and perhaps make a comeback. But I think Team MAAF is just operating on a different level tonight. They did not show even a single ounce of mercy. Oh, we see the Argus band being coming in. I think we'll just see the respect bands coming in from the both sides. What do you think, Fredo?
Yeah, it does seem like, they are not able to kill the Argus easily because of his ultimate. Because of that, I guess they are deciding to ban out the Argus this time. Oh my god, look at that. The Grok has been banned out. It doesn't really get banned out that often, the Grok, but they do know that the Grok is able to invade, and they did face it in the last game. So that is why Team XPRO will be looking to ban out that Grok immediately. And on the other side, the Moskov ban coming in as well. They know that the XPRO team does have a good Moskov player on their side. That is why they will be looking to ban out the Moskov here. And the first pick will be the Benedetta. Okay, that means they're going for the fast lane clear and the potential dive with that Petrify and ultimate Electro combo.
Yes, and very, very strong Benedetta pick coming in from the side of Team MAAF. It is Akatsuki on that Benedetta. And Akatsuki has actually performed really, really well. I have seen his Benedetta perform extremely good in previous games. So it is a very confident, strong pick coming in. Oh, Team Expo going in for a strong pick this time with the Vexana and Carmilla combo. Oh, we see the Johnson pick coming in from the side of Team MAF. I think they will be even a Fedrin, even a Fedrin this time.
I mean, look at that, the
I have
Johnson. I mean, they are
seen.
going to, are they thinking to, just trying to go in for those engages with the Johnson early on, like, trying to totally dominate it from the moment that Johnson hits that
Ooh.
level 4, going in with that car, But oh, look at that, the draft. The team has picked up the Xborg, so I guess Xborg will be able to do a little bit more this time because they do have the Fredrin and the Johnson on the enemy side. So, the HP will be burned down quite easily with the flames thrown by that Xborg.
Yes, absolutely. I think Team Expo, despite the obvious absolute destruction that they faced in the early game, sorry, the last game, I think they are kind of on, like they've put on their game faces and they're going, like they're trying to show no mercy as well this time because they have picked out the top meta picks. They have went for the Vexana Carmilla combo, which is
Fading
a
as a
very devastating one.
snowflake's
They have
breath,
even banned
as
out the key
timeless
players
as a
like
glacier's
the
love.
Hylos, the Grok, and even the Aurora. So the Vexana's Eternal Guard won't be frozen in the team fights. And just like you said, the true damage coming in from Xborg against get Johnson and Fedrin this time, I think they have an overall better draft compared to Team MAAF, who is going for a, I think a little bit of a fun composition. They are trying out something new. They're trying out a Johnson. I have not seen a Johnson in this tournament so far, so this will be the first Johnson from the side of Team MAAF. So let's see. Do you think they will be going for the infamous Odette Johnson combo because they have still yet to pick their mage?
Yep, it does feel like, the Odette will be a, probable pick here, but look at that, they do have the flame shot on the Johnson, so you might be seeing a buff stolen in the early game, I guess.
Yes,
And if that
could be.
happens, I'm very, very sorry, but I'm going to laugh like shit here because Team X Pro, they really need to
Gaze
be
the
careful with what they're
stars
doing
and
right now.
seek
Team
your
MAF is not
path.
going to show any mercy to them. In the last game, we already saw how
Popple
they
and
did it,
Koopa
and
are
in
the
this game as
best
well.
partners in the
And the bands coming in
world.
of Popol and Koopa and the Yin band coming in. I mean, the Yin is the last thing that this lineup needs to care about. But they will be banning out the Yin here because I guess they know that the enemy has someone who can use the Yin and the Popol and Koopa. But
Mm.
so far, the draft does look a bit stronger on the side of Team X Pro. But in the end, it all comes down to execution, who can execute their combos better and perform well in those team fights. And the next pick coming up will be another frontliner. It will be the Terizla
Ooh,
right now.
it is.
Faramis.
I actually really thought it was the Odette, but seems like it is the Faramis being instead picked on here. Oh, Fredo, can you take it from here? I do have an emergency to attend to. I'll be right back. Please, do this for me.
Okay, okay, I'll be taking it on. And look at that. The Hellcut as well as the Faramis is already here. And look at that. The Hellcat might be going into the jungle, and that means that we might be seeing a Benedetta on the gold lane and a Fredrin in the EXP, or will we be seeing a Hellcat in the roaming position and the Johnson in the EXP lane? I mean, it's a very interesting matchup right now because we're not really sure. Or the Hellcat in the gold lane and the Benedetta in the EXP against the Terisla there. S- right now, even though both the teams have yet to complete their draft, still it does seem like the side of Team Expro still has a stronger composition. They just need a marksman or even a side laner which can take that goal lane. But right now I think like Harith might be a good enough pick here because he has those
I
chrono
am the
dashes and all
priestess
that.
of
But
primal
instead they
lightning,
will be
the
going for a
hunter of all
super
the evil
tanky
gods.
lineup. I mean, look at that. They have the Carmilla, they have the Xborg, they have the Teresa, and on top of that, the Edith. So the Hellcut will not be able to, burst down the enemy side very easily. So that is a very, very tanky lineup coming in from the side of Team X-Pro. And I do not think that the side of Team MAF has enough, tank killers on their team to be able to deal with such a tanky team. That just means that it is going to be very, very hard for Team X Pro to go, sorry, for Team MAF to melt down this X-Pro team, which is just so tanky, along with the Vexana's Eternal Guard as well. So my goodness, I do not know how Team MAAF will be able to pull off this game, but we do know that Team MAAF is a better team here than the side of Team
Welcome to
X-Pro.
MOBA
But let's see
Legends.
how if they are able to, pull off this composition, which is not
5
the
seconds
best
till
right
the
now
enemy
against the enemy
reaches the
side.
battlefield.
And yep,
Smash
it
them.
were with that we're already back into the land of dawn. Both the
Deployed.
junglers, will be looking to start on the EXP side of the map and looking to rotate towards that goal lane side. And that does mean that the goal laners will not have an easy time because the Fredrin needs to dominate on that Edith because the Hellcut, I do not think he has enough damage to one shot an Edith like he would have to one shot any other marksman. So yeah, because of that, the Hellcut needs to play a little bit safe. The Edith will not go down easily into his hands, and that is why he has to be careful when he is dealing damage or taking any fights with them. And with that, we see that in the bottom lane, some skirmish is going on between the Benedetta and the Terizla. But the Terizla coming out on top, though, the Terizla able to get that, EXP from that crab there, and look at that, the amount of damage this Xbox is trying to deal. They really are looking to win this game. It is not like the last game where Team MAAF just totally dominated them and did not let them do anything. Oh my god, look at the damage coming in from the Benedetta. The burn is still going on. Lethal ignition ignited, but the Vexana will not go down and she will be recalling back. No, the flicker being used though there, and the Xborg has hit his level 4, and that means he will be ready to gank already. The Fredrin is on his way in that bot lane. The Terizla does he look like he's in some trouble, but the vengeance has been popped. Will he be going down? Yes, he will be going down into the hands of that Fredrin there in the bottom lane. And with that, we might be seeing them going for the first turtle already because the first turtle is coming up in less than, is already out on the screen. And right now, it seems like Team Expo is the one who is looking to take up the turtle first, and they are poking it down, and the turtle is being danced left and right. The turtle will be reset again, but no, it is still going on. And look at the damage coming in from the Benedetta. The Benedetta able to take out the Vixana so well, and the Johnson as well, able to take out the Carmilla there. And look at that, the Terizla still fighting on, though he does do some damage and taking down that Johnson instead. And the Xbox will be recalling, and Fredrin as well as his teammates are pretty low, so they will be looking to take the turtle instead of going for the enemy blue right now. And look at that, the Xbox trying to take that turtle there. The turtle is pretty low. Let's see who wins the retribution battle. It will be that Fredrin there. The Johnson crashing onto that Xbox. The Xbox is very, very low. He will be taken down, and the enemy side will secure the kill onto that enemy jungler as well as a turtle. And with that, it seems like Team MAAF are coming out on top again right now. And so far, both the teams seem to be doing pretty evenly. It doesn't seem like any team, you know, it does seem like the MAF team is a little bit ahead, but that doesn't mean that the enemy side is, taking to. Oh man, look at that, the amount of damage this Johnson is able to deal as well. On top of that, but they will be punished there. The Benedetta not able to take the kill onto that Vexana as well as the Xbox there. The Carmilla is the only member surviving there, as well as the Eternal Guard from that Vexana still chasing down that Johnson. Sorry, the Farnham is there, but yep. And with that, I guess Ray is back here. And Ray, take it on. I'm a bit tired already.
I'm really, really sorry. I had an emergency to attend to, but I am back now. And thank you for handling solo for so long, Fedo. And I'll be taking it from here. Anyways, I'm looking at the draft right now because I missed out on a little bit of it, and it was actually the Hellcat on the goal. So a very interesting take coming in from the side of Team MAAF. A very, very unique composition. You don't really see Fredrin, Johnson, Paramis, and Hellcat being in the same team. So a really unique team composition compared to against Team Expo, who is going in for a full-on meta composition. The Xbox, the Terizla, the Edith, the Carmilla, like they have a really strong meta composition. But so far, it looks like Team MAAF is leading on with the scoreboard, as they also have 2k goal lead. And I think this is the second turtle spawning in. And let's see if the Xbox will be competing with the Fredrin to take it down.
Yep, it does seem like they'll want to battle it out, but I do not think they have enough resources because the goal lead does seem to be in favor on the side of Team MAAF. And look at that, the Johnson crashing in already. The Vexana has been taken down, a lot of resources being used. The Carvilla has been taken down as well, and it might be an easy turtle for the side of Team MAAF again. But look at that Xbox, he might be looking to contest. He does have his, okay, he's popping off his Firag armor, the last Insanity is being popped, but he will be